I got heated last episode. And a lot of the things happening last episode, I think is very relatable to the real world stuff. A victim of, just say, what's it called? The mom basically treated Riddle really harshly in order to achieve perfection. Creates a victim, but this victim then goes on to do what? Create even more victims. In their own head, they think they're doing what's right, but due to the fucked up things that's happened to them, they can't understand. So I think that there is accountability that should be enforced. And the accountability should also be formed through the close friends around you to keep you there, right? Like a true friend would call out a bad action. You can't just let an alcoholic friend just keep drinking alcohol and drink to them still till the death. You know what I mean? Like if you truly cared about them, you would step in. There has to be some intervention. And what's the intervention? The headmaster stepping in and saying, hey kids, let's fight it out. You know what? I think the fight's gonna be fun. It's just crazy that the headmaster straight up said, I'm bored. Y'all wanna fight? Let's see what happens today. Go! I like the reflection. Nani? That's what she said. But like, here's the thing. This is a duel. I don't really know how one wins the duel. Is it like, you're not gonna kill them, but like maybe it's like knock them unconscious? So even if we can't use magic and we're sealed away, can't we just like, I don't know, punch him? Can't we all just rush him down? I mean, Emma's got like fucking kendo stuff, right? I think they said it's a magical duel only though. A duel, ill-advised. What? Nah, I'm dropping the anime right now. I don't care. I gotta say though, ladies, you have been impressing me week after week. You have been impressing me coming out every week, coming out to watch this series. There's been so many fraudulent weeklies that's been dropped due to a lack of attention. But you guys like show up for this and I appreciate that. And now I'm gonna drop it. Why? Because they scammed me with the duel. Nah. There's no way. I don't believe it. The episode literally just started. We had a recap. There's no way the duel is over. Nah, there's no way. Cap, stop the cap. Get up. I'm surprised Crowley is letting the duel end this quick, considering he's the one that wanted the content. You know, I thought he'd say, no, I'll fight back. You know? I don't know. I thought Crowley would cheer for Ace and Deuce and be like, are you sure you want to let your dreams end like this? And, you know, instigate and encourage to fight? Come on. Wait a minute. So, Riddle basically imagines the trauma, him getting fucked up by his mom, being told not to do all these things, and through that pain and trauma, he's able to cast these like off with your head magic, huh? I'm not reaching, right? Because what is off with your head at the end of the day? Punishment, you know, discipline, you know? That's what Riddle's doing. So I'm sure a kid who's been living through all that bullshit can absolutely tap into that and cast that immediately. Ooh. Enma next. Come on. What a way with words. Mama's boy. You gonna be talking about upbringings of other, especially the Deuce? Oh hell no. No, we had an entire episode developing Deuce's backstory, what his relationship with Mama is. Oh, hell no! Stand up, fight back! Don't take that shit! Do it! Yeah! Ace! Oh! Ace is back-to-back MVP. Last episode, he was so good with his words, saying the things that everyone's scared to say, and now acting on behalf of Deuce. Bro, Ace is actually goated. I can't believe this stupid ass character that I thought was a joke character in the beginning of the series is like one of the most like impactful developed characters right now. Crowley loves this shit. The crown is down. The crown is down. Yeah, let's talk about you. I think there's a part of him that wants to justify all the bullshit that his mom put him through and to act better through the results that he has achieved and put other people down about their parents. You know what I mean? Like, I think subconsciously he knows there's something fucked up, but he can't really acknowledge it. And he needs to justify the cognitive dissonance of like, no, my family wasn't actually that bad. And he's like, look at where I am, look where you're at. No, what were your parents doing? But it's all fucked up. You, Riddle? Not one friend. Not even Trey? Is anyone a friend here? Or are they just scared? I feel like everyone is just terrified of him, right? A friend that won't call him out. Is that a real friend? Yeah, we know about your parents. Okay, this is getting a little bit too personal. I feel like, okay, you know how much I want this shit to happen, but imagine like your entire family drama being aired out to just like the entire class. You know, I feel like we should handle this in the private DMs, you know, in the privacy somewhere, but we just open while Crowley's fucking, he Crowley like, damn, I might have to call your parent in and maybe like call like the fucking CPS or something because this is actually like domestic abuse. Oh my god. Ooh. 8th birthday. What is that? Oh, that's an ingredient. That's leaf and tofu with a candle on top. That's a cake. This is a cake. Who made this? Low glycemic. The worst part is that mom probably still has good intentions because like this probably, if you break it down to the macro micronutrients and how it's gonna help aid her child's development, probably it's better than just like sugar, right? Just processed sugar. But come on, one day of the year, a birthday cake? Are you serious? That's fucked up. Can I have a real cake? Oh, is she gonna crash out? Oh shit! Oh fuck! It's actually funny how like optimized she is. You know, like, listen, the fact that she's getting upset at this is ridiculous, but there's like a layer of the humor in how she's still right at the end of the day. She is just full dietitian, everything from studies to nutrition, everything is super optimized, but like, that's not what a human is, you know? You're gonna drive a human to suicide if you treat them like this, because no matter how perfect and just like optimized the environment is, you are raising a super soldier, and this child, I think, can't handle that stress. And the worst part is like, there is a part of me that acknowledges that like, she's doing this because she loves her kid. You think she'd be carefully selecting the best ingredients, the best food in terms of nutrients, you know, the best education system, planning on methodically how to live their perfect life. If she didn't care about him, she wouldn't do this. But then there's like another layer of like an argument to this of, does she actually care about him? Or does she care about herself? Is she projecting her failures and lack of success onto her child? Is she doing this so that she can live her failed life through this kid when the kid never asked for it? Should a kid live their own life? Like, you know what I mean? It's a very complex issue where you can argue that, oh my god, I cared so much and I did all this for you, but are you really doing it for the kid? Are you? Poor Riddle. My only regret is that they're just silhouetting Riddle's mama's face. I know she's a baddie. She gotta be. Yes, ma'am. It's like a military fucking soldier. But what did you want? Not the sugar-laden filth! Oh my god. Those poor kids outside. Yeah, the directing in this scene is crazy with their terrified look in the kids' faces. It looks like the kid's about to die and this is some horror movie shit. My god. Oh, this is absolutely Asian household moment. Absolutely. I've also endured, not something to this degree, but I've seen it happen to other friends. And also my parents obviously were very harsh on like how I needed to succeed. So what did I do? I just gave them all the rewards. There was a part of me that was like, all right, they're not gonna back down until I prove my worth. So I basically won like every competition, everything, GPA perfect, sports captain. I was like, I handed them on the plate and I was like, damn, bitch, I did all this shit. Can I go party with my friends now? And they were like, I guess so. They couldn't argue back. And I was like, that's right, I can do this and all this shit too. The darkness, it's spreading again. Yeah? You little crybaby. Oh shit, he has lost full control of the narrative. Everybody is feeling emboldened to speak out their honest thoughts. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, crash out incoming. Ace is still going. Damn, Ace! Okay, Trey needs to step in now. And listen, I appreciate Ace, but like he is going a little bit too far with this. Still based. Still absolutely based. I think this is necessary. It's just, we gotta balance in, you know? We got the bad cop. What about a little bit of good cop? Oh, Mo. Oh, an egg? Deuce? Deuce? Trey? Deuce? Shit, they revolt! Mutiny! We got a mutiny on the boat! Yeah, let's leave. Fuck this house. Let's go, NPCs. Nah, their attitudes may look like it's a complete 180, but it's been festering. This isn't them completely being like, we love you, Riddle, wow. And then today they're like, oh no, we hate you now. No, they've been like this for a while, right? It's just now they can actually show the true emotions because everyone is like on board. Yes. Yes. Emma, do something, man. Oh, we're losing control. Okay. Wait, that wasn't even an egg! Whoa! Okay, that's a straight up thing. Bro throwing a cup? Glass cup? Okay, cup. I feel bad. Okay, that's too much. Listen. This is actually getting really out of control. This is getting really sad now. Oh. They throwing books, they throwing cups, they throwing everything. These complaints are so stupid. And that's why they're bad. Who cares if I had 12 sugar cubes? Fuck you, I want to drink lemonade at night. You know, you watch this shit out of context, you would never understand why they're angry, right? What a ridiculous scene. And man, now it's basically what I want to tell you is, and this happens in the real world too. See how it's just nasty now? I was completely on board with holding Riddle accountable. Someone should call him out. Someone should step in and call it the bullshit. And I think there is unjust unfairness happening. I understand the frustration of the masses. We should do something. But the longer that you don't take a decisive action, the worse it's gonna get. And once it gets to this point, it's gonna be really, really fucking nasty. And in the real world too, that happens where people are too afraid to speak up, to hold someone accountable. They let it fester and fester, and eventually it gets to the point where you need an even more fucked up solution to handle the fucked up problem. And at that point, it's just nasty for everybody involved. It's too late. Trey gotta do something. Damn, the roast session. Even Ace is like, oh shit, I didn't mean for this. Whoa. Even Crowley's like, listen, kids, I love the content, but y'all gotta pipe down. Oh god. Yes, Grim should light everything on fire. Unironically, that would work. It would cause a great distraction and literally diffuse the situation by lighting everything on fire like episode 1. Oh my god. Yeah, Emma! Captain! The alpha of the pack is speaking. Yo, the captain is speaking. Everyone understands. Oh my god. That's a real man. Ooh. Dazed! That's a man's man! Where was he 10 minutes ago? Riddle probably feels ashamed that he needs like an outsider who can't even use magic to protect his honor. He probably gonna crash out again. What? He losing it. The darkness, man. It's not even the books. It's not the teacup that shattered out of it's the egg. Who was the first motherfucker that threw the egg at me? Bro, if it was Deuce, it'd be so funny considering the whole episode we had with the eggs. Who was it? It was secretly Crowley. Crowley did it from the stands to make sure there would be even more of a crash out happening. Off with all your heads. Damn! Oh, that's a bad look on his face, man. He's really losing it now. All that sense of dignity is gone. It's too late. But like these rules, who made them? Are they really working out? Right? Here's the thing. Many people think that because rules exist, you must follow them no matter what. You need to critically think, who made these rules and why did we make it? And what is the overall outcome of it? Sure, you're stronger than everyone else. And by that, you're correct in your own little kingdom. But if you burn everything down, you're going to be the king of ashes. You have no one to rule over. This is such a bad way of ruling. This is not what a ruler does. Off with your head too! Trey, do something! Emma, do something! Like, what's he gonna do for Emma, bro? Put another fucking collar on him? Bro can't even use magic. Just go in there with the wooden sword. The darkness in the gem? Emma feels it? Oh, now what? Ace. Because you are. Oh, whoa. Oh, shit. The darkness literally pours out of his skin? What? Bro? What is this? Blot. Like, I know what it is. Like, constantly we've been seeing the darkness spread through the red gem this entire time, showing that Riddle is becoming more and more compromised. But like, what mechanic is this? Once it takes over, you just become Dark Riddle now? Blot? I gotta say, his voice actor has been absolutely killing it today. You know, it takes a real special person like Ace to still stand on business right now. Like, bro is becoming consumed by the darkness. The map is changing. There's like boss music playing, and Ace is still, nuh-uh, you're still a fucking baby. boy. Bro, gonna drop the trees on us? I really love how the blot also looks like ruined makeup, you know? Like the eyeliner mascara is all dripping down because there was drama and people crying. It kind of looks like that. It adds more to the whole crash out, you know, image. We got some Gilgamesh action happening with the Gates of Babylon. Y'all haven't seen Fate? Go watch Fate Zero. Into Unlimited Bladeworks. Into Heaven's Field. Oh! Trey, kick it! Yo, the transition. The cards flipping down, and who is it? It's fucking Trey. Bro has been waiting for this moment. Man, this sequence looked really good too. The direction in this scene was menacing. You can feel the crash out from Riddle's voice actor. The trees, you know, projectile animation happening, not even shitty CG. It looks good. Genuinely, it looks good. And then the slow motion build up into Trey popping off. Peak cinema. Great episode. Who is it? It's him. One thing that I don't like though about what I'm seeing is the overall compositing of like the shades and the colors. I get it that they're trying to portray like this darkness is taken over and they're trying to add in more darker tones, but I feel like the black, the gray, the red, it's not really meshing well in the background too well. I don't know. Something about the grass stuff like this is kind of making me annoyed, but still overall this scene is fucking peak. Like the skies here. Nice card animation. Overwrite. Whoa, okay. This dude, wait. This dude pulls up saying, I can make any food look like, what did he do? Make it taste like it, right? Here's this mushy thing, I'm gonna make it taste like your favorite food. But now, that concept gets extended into overriding and ops. They underplay Trey's ability like crazy. I thought this is some slice of life bullshit fucking cooking magic. This is fundamentally like changing the origin magic. What? What? That's kind of crazy. Redeem yourself, Trey! Trey just being a bystander. Back at the house too, at the window. Backstory time. I can't believe he's allowed to look out the window. That's right. Only have to look out the window for 2 seconds a day. This is how they first met, huh? Hello. Aww. Hey. Yeah. Study yourself climbing a tree. Is there some lore with Alice in Wonderland and the grandpa here? Because this is supposed to be the trippy cat, right? I don't know who the grandpa's role supposed to be, if there is like a theme in it. Or maybe the grandpa is actually like the cat, you know? Like this is like a descendant of those cats. I don't know. Doesn't that mean a human fucked a cat though? Wait a minute. Wait. Because, like, how does this work? Because, like, think about it. Let's assume that this is grandpa. Could be dad. Doesn't really matter. But there's a human form. So at some point, somehow, a human girl fucked a cat. No, we don't have to think that much into it, right? We don't have to think that much into it, right? Nah. Chenya's so cute though. Come on, let's climb the tree. He's such a soft-spoken boy back in the day. Mom better not intercept this. Aww. That's right, Trey. Be a good friend. Chenya should pull up for the climax of this arc. You know, I feel like he should have a role to play here too. Yeah, also, we forget that Savannah Claw exists, right? If I'm really gonna be going into the the logic of how Chenya exists, have we forgotten what, like, Leona is? Like, what's going on there? Don't worry about it. Look at them having fun like kids, as they should be. The flamingos. That's an Alice in Wonderland reference, I think. Mom says never. Make him one. Riddle's best day ever. I gotta always say, this just looks like burgers to me. Like, girls love these treats, the macaroons, and I always thought, like, what? Why do you want to eat these food dye burgers? They're not burgers, though. Why do they look like burgers if it's not burger? Oh, well, it's so good. Wouldn't it be great if Trey had a secret strawberry tart ready to go in his pocket and gives it to Riddle? Riddle eats it and we make up and we're friends again. Umai. Oishi. Oh my god. This is the background. This is the backstory scene. We saw this one, I think. Aww. The darkness, no! Riddle, come back! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The blot's still coming out. That's another thing too, right? Your basically entire existence is being challenged by other people saying, why do you live like this? For him to... But that's so ironic. He could simply decide to act in a more, I don't know, free way. You're not shackled up by, you know, mom right now. But in his mind, if he acknowledges that he's wrong, then all the things that he sacrificed, what did he really do it for, you know? And that's the regret. Okay, you know it's bad when Crowley's saying don't do it. It sounds like next up, there's some irreversible shit that happens. Like, I trust Crowley right now because he wants the content more than me. Emma, knock him out! Holy! Yo, the negative filter here! Woo! Little bit of impact frames. Okay. You good? The queen! Woo! know what? Maybe we need more characters to go through the blot, because this is fucking sick. Look at the new design change. Bro got goth makeup on now and a choker. The fuck? Okay. Dark crown. Good lord. So basically, you know what? This is kind of like in Fate where they have like alter ego, you know? We have like alter ego Saber. Like dark, you know, like alter ego, you know, Jean. Like they're basically just edgier, dark themed, and just sexier, right? That's what these forms are. Every character, I assume, is honestly, they're based off of, you know, the Disney villains. And if you get consumed by the darkness enough, I guess this can happen to anybody. In any character of the show, in any character, right? Whatever house and a Disney villain they represent, they can get consumed by the darkness, then they'll have like an alter ego form like this. I'm all for it. Let's go. Just like phase 2, like a final boss fight. What are we gonna do against this? He's actually looking like a video game boss. I mean, this is a video game. This is a boss fight scene. It's pretty cool. Crowley, explain. But the roses are white here. Are they supposed to be red later on? I don't know. Look at the cards too. The black and red, the black and white. The, you know, black, red here. Still rocking the heels though. Of course, gotta be rocking the heels. Oh, you can hear the voice being like altered. It's like combined with the darkness, huh? Love the like black crown and how like liquefied everything is. Bro got the claws too. Damn. All over a tart, by the way. All over a fucking tart. It's not. That was the last tart I broke the back, but it's crazy. Today was supposed to be a birthday party, an unbirthday party, and now we got a fucking we got like a final boss pulling up. Jesus. Whoa. Yo, back in the mines. Remember back in the mines? We fought a monster that had a head that had some sort of liquids inside in a container. Yeah. So was that also a blot monster? Wait. I'm really glad there's like a meaning because I thought that was a random fucking fight with a random monster that had no meaning. I thought that was just like, okay, whatever. Let's just get to the main story. But there was actual like depth and like why that monster was there. It's like the queen. Holy shit, Crowley, do something. The bouquet of flowers looking menacing. You started this fight, bro. Crowley, this on you. None of this shit would have ever happened if you didn't instigate and say, hey, Ace, I think you could be the headmaster. You should fight him. You should duel him. What? You did, and you could have stopped. You could have interfered. Like, what? Crowley, what are you doing? I appreciate the content, though. This guy. Overblot. That's what's happening right now. You lose control. That's an interesting mechanic. Why do we even need to contain the negative energy in the gem though? That sounds like the problem. Why don't we just let it disperse out into the wild? Because I guess if we did that, these monsters would get created. Like basically even more threats to humanity would arise if we just let the negative energy just kind of float around. Therefore, we have a specific mechanic where we contain it, and by balancing it and regulating it, there is harmony.
ブロットは魔法師を負のエネルギーで蝕み、感情と魔力のコントそれが
はい。Oh my god. Damn! I wasn't off with your head, it was off with all of your heads, bro. I love the design though. The black crown, the liquefied like this. It just looks like a Final Fantasy boss. The choker dripping down, the goth fucking makeup, black and white tones, the red laser eye, like the flame aura eye. Like everything about this design is actually really hype. Okay, now let's get a little bit of slice of life to cool down a bit, huh? Oh, it's the nerds. It's the comp sci students. Grim. What? You wanna huff the cat? You wanna huff the cat? Okay, you wanna sniff it? It's all fluffy. Grim and this dorm, they have a similar like color palette, right? Just like black and that light blue. Maybe there's like a fondness for that. And he's got jaggedy teeth, like a cat, like a monster. I don't know. It did. They weren't there though. They were calling in through the iPad. They got cafes here? Virtual cat. Bro wants the floof. Give him the floof. Alright. That was fast. Maximum floofiness. I love how we're watching this through a TV right now. Bro, just hop. He wants to huff it. He just goes into the huff zone, you know, the fluffy, and he wants the fluffy huffy, the fluffy what? Alright. Feels a bit weird. That was fun. That was cute. No, honestly, that was actually kind of cute. Bro just wants the floofy. He maximized the floofy and then he sniffed it and realized this is actually kind of weird. These guys are basically just, you know, they stay in all day. They, you know, they zoom into, I don't know, class. They never want to leave their home. They're just a bunch of like, they're not needs. They're just a bunch of, you know, shut-ins. I like them. I want to see more of them. That's the episode. I'd say peak episode. This episode was fucking amazing. I'm really glad that obviously they didn't just end the duel right here. Could you imagine if they're like, all right, duel's over, guys, and the rest of the episodes let's talk about feelings? Nah, we gotta keep this going. What I really liked is how they added a little bit more into the, you know, Riddle backstory, how Trey and Chenya really met them and how important that experience was, but also why Riddle, you know, stays so, I guess, loyal to Mama's words. Because again, if he acknowledges that it was all wrong and what he's doing is wrong, what did he sacrifice all that for? And no matter how objectively wrong he may be, I'm sure you could also understand that, like, imagine you went through all that training, sacrificed all of your childhood, and then to be confronted on this, there's a part of me that probably would stay, you know, true to that path, because at the end of the day, it feels like I've wasted my life and I don't want to acknowledge that, right? And that is the dissonance that's happening. The blot mechanic is really cool. It's been foreshadowed for a while. What's going on? I thought it was only real specific, but anybody can go through blot. And if overblot happens, then you get a new form. And you know what? I'm on the verge of like wanting to type up, you know, overblot and then enter character's name like Leona. Like this transformation, these type of mechanics, man, it's basically a domain expansion for the Battle Shonen fans. This is a Super Saiyan. This is like Bankai, but for the ladies. It's super hype. The designs are amazing. The soundtrack, the overall directing, the themes of, you know, the show, I think was coordinated in such an amazing way. This episode, peak episode. Emma also had a really cool scene too, stepping up. I hope that Emma steps in and does something about this, because right now it's looking like it's GG. Maybe they don't need Emma. Maybe Trey and them can solve it, but I don't know, man. Next episode, the finale is gonna be fucking crazy. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlists for even more content, and until next time, take care.